Unit 18, United States Delta Force. The unit that even America's enemies whisper about, Delta Force. They don't exist on paper. They don't seek medals. They specialize in the impossible. Hostage rescues in hostile capitals. Eliminating high-value targets. Dismantling networks so deep they look like myths. Against China, Delta's mission would be simple. Go behind the lines and make sure those lines collapse from within. Unit 17, Pakistan's Special Service Group, SSG. The SSG has seen every kind of battlefield: mountains, swamps, deserts, and dense cities. Their operators are fast, lethal, and trained to improvise under fire. With Pakistan sitting in a critical position between China and the Middle East, the SSG could become a deciding factor in how the map shifts during a major conflict. Unit 16, Iran's Quds Force, Special Operations Wing. Loved by some, feared by most, the Quds Force is Iran's shadow hand across the Middle East. They fight in proxy wars, command militias, and orchestrate strikes that ripple across continents. In a global war environment, their influence could ignite fires far from the Pacific, forcing U.S. allies to fight on multiple fronts. Unit 15, Turkey's Bordo Bereliler, Maroon Berets. Turkey's Maroon Berets are veterans of terrains that break lesser men, mountains, deserts, and cities torn apart by insurgency. They're unpredictable, aggressive, and utterly relentless. In the chaos of a large-scale war, they would be the storm in the middle of the storm, striking where no one expected and hitting harder than anyone imagined. Unit 14, Norway's Forsvaret Spesialkommando, FSK. In the Arctic, war is a different beast, and FSK are the hunters who know it best. While China eyes Arctic trade routes, Norway's commandos are already rehearsing the takedowns, the blockades, the precision strikes that would turn that ambition into a costly mistake. Cold, quiet, and calculating, they are winter's own executioners. Unit 13, Poland's Grom. We're in the shadow of Soviet power. Grom was forged to hit harder and faster than anyone expected from Poland. They've carried that legacy into modern times, becoming one of NATO's most aggressive small-team forces. In a China-US global conflict, Grom would be the European wildcard, ready to tear apart supply lines or sabotage key installations far from the Pacific battlefield. Unit 12, Japan's Special Forces Group, SFGP. With China's Navy breathing down their neck, Japan's SFGP doesn't just train for war, they train for survival. Island-hopping insertions, sabotage of naval infrastructure, lightning raids on enemy command posts, all designed to cripple the invader's momentum before it even builds. These operators are a warning. If Beijing comes for Japan's islands, the cost will be steep. Unit 11, Germany's KSK, Commando Special Craft. Germany's KSK is built on precision and discipline, a hybrid of special operations brutality and European tactical order. They can breach a door in Berlin at dawn or drop into a jungle halfway across the planet by nightfall. Against China's gray zone strategy, the KSK's ability to deploy, strike, and withdraw before the enemy reorganizes is a weapon in itself. Unit 10, Canada's Joint Task Force 2, JTF-2. Canada doesn't shout about JTF-2, and that's exactly how they like it. Born from counter-terror needs, but molded into an all-environment strike force. These operators train in silence, kill in silence, and vanish in silence. In a future Pacific War, JTF-2 would be America's northern shadow, slipping in where diplomacy dies, leaving nothing but questions and fear in their wake. Unit 9, South Korea's UDT SEALs. With North Korea on one side and China on the other, South Korea's UDT SEALs live in the shadow of war. They train for the worst-case scenario every single day: infiltration, sabotage, and high-speed extraction. In the Pacific chessboard, they're a knife, always pointed toward Beijing's ambitions. Unit 8, France's GIGN. When chaos erupts in a city street, the GIGN doesn't negotiate. They end it. Built for counter-terror and high-risk hostage rescue, these French warriors bring European precision to global conflict. And when allies talk of confronting China's gray zone tactics, they know the GIGN can move from civilian streets to covert battlefields in seconds. Unit 7, Australia's SASR, Special Air Service Regiment. From the deserts of Afghanistan to the jungles of Southeast Asia, Australia's SASR has fought beside Americans in every major fight of the last 2 decades. For China, their presence in the Pacific is a reminder. The US isn't alone out here. These men operate with the same doctrine as the British SAS, but with an Australian edge: unpredictable, relentless, and surgical. Unit 6, India's Marcos, Marine Commandos. South of China, India's Marcos train for every environment: ocean, jungle, or street. While global eyes fix on the Pacific, New Delhi quietly sharpens a blade that could one day cut into Beijing's ambitions in the Indian Ocean. They are fast, quiet, and ready to vanish beneath the waves before their enemies even know they've been hit. Unit 5, Israel's Sayeret Matkal. In the Middle East, survival isn't a strategy, it's a reflex. Sayeret Matkal isn't just Israel's most secretive unit. It's a scalpel that slices through the darkest threats before they grow. Trained for lightning strikes deep behind enemy lines, they are proof that size means nothing when precision is absolute. In a US-China war, their playbook on surgical, small-team dominance could rewrite the rules. Unit 4, Russian Spetsnaz. Say what you will about Moscow's politics, but Spetsnaz are bred for pain, deception, and lethal efficiency. In the coming chess match between Washington and Beijing, Russia's moves will matter, and Spetsnaz will be the hand that delivers them. Their training grinds a man down until fear is gone, replaced with cold calculation and brutal creativity. Unit 3, British SAS. Who dares wins. Not just a motto, but a curse and a blessing. The SAS doesn't take the loud route. They don't come in with tanks or missiles. They come with silence, precision, and an exit plan before you even realize they were there. And in a world tilting toward a US-China showdown, Britain's shadow warriors are the allies America prays will always pick up the phone. Unit 2, China's Snow Leopard Commando Unit. In the frozen silence of Xinjiang's peaks, China's snow leopards stalk their prey. Born for counter-terror and rapid strike, these commandos are China's answer to America's special forces. And their training leaves no room for hesitation. For Beijing, they are more than soldiers. They are proof to the world that China can field elite killers on par with any US unit. And maybe, just maybe, beat them at their own game. Unit 1, U.S. Navy SEAL Team 6. And finally, the unit that, born from the fires of the Cold War, raised in the deserts of the Middle East, and sharpened against the threats of tomorrow, SEAL Team 6 is America's ghost in the night. No headlines, no press releases, just a clean strike and a vanished shadow. Their training? Brutal. Weeks in freezing surf, running until legs collapse, shooting until the recoil feels like breathing. Every man here has already stared death in the face and grinned. These are not myths, and they are not movie scenes. They are the people between wars, and the reasons wars sometimes end before they begin. And in an age when power is tested, not by what you say, but by who you can send, they are the proof that when the first hour matters more than all the rest, someone has already memorized it. Subscribe to US Warfare Desk